You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I wonder him doing that. Is that disrespect to her?
And I know what I gotta do.
How does that work?
I'm about please don't fold it. I just need gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot at living.
I love what I do. If I do what I mean, best believe I'ma do it for you. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Barco Boys.
Morning. Some regular guys having some real conversation. Get your funky ass up.
Good
you
morning.
know the routine.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know how happy we is, but
top of the morning.
Hey, it's hard to be happy.
Hard
Hard to be happy in this BS going on out here, man.
Man,
what's
you
good with
talking
y'all?
about?
What's going on with y'all, man? I know y'all seen that deposition yesterday with Pam Bondi. I ain't gonna get into that just yet, but man, this shit crazy out here, man. These niggas out here eating kids, they cannibals and all types of stuff, man.
You see my photo. I had to take that back. I was like, listen, Michael was telling us back then, everybody was up in an uproar. We ain't pay that stuff no mind. We thought he was crazy. We thought the rest of us was crazy. All them testimonies that were coming out, man, these people don't care nothing about us. Republicans, Democrats, it doesn't even matter.
What's good, hey, Bible Study Travis? Uncle Tony, I'm pretty sure you watch Pam Bondi. I know you know what's going on. What's good? I thought I seen Natalie up here. Maybe not. I see Keith, though. What's up, Keith? What's good with y'all, man?
What up? Top of the morning.
Yeah, man, definitely top of the morning. What's up with the family, though, man? Shit. This shit is ridiculous out here, bro. Do I even want to start with the... You know what? I'm going to go here, Fly, because I know you care about this guy. You know he's facing the death penalty.
Ooh.
They seeking death penalty.
Yeah, man, former first round pick, man. He was a first round pick to the Jets, man.
And that's one of the reasons I said he should be checked for CTE. Not saying he got CTE, but if he don't got it, he definitely should get the death penalty. But if he got CTE, we know that a lot of people that had bouts with this where they harmed themselves or harmed others. You know what I'm saying? And they seeking the death penalty, man. And they ain't playing no games, man. Ain't playing no games with the guy, man. Sad situation, man.
Damn, I want to know where this was at. I'm trying to think where this happened at. Tennessee, okay. I was trying to figure out who the hell got the death penalty first and foremost. Shit.
Yeah, in Tennessee, he
damn. Yeah.
For the unaliving of his girlfriend Gabrielle Carvello. So in Tennessee, but I said Carvello, her name's something else, Carvello Perpetuo or something. But he facing a death penalty, man, and I think it's I ain't gonna say.
You think it's another case of CTE?
I don't know. It could possibly be. What led him out of the league? Because he's still young, kind of. What led him out of the league?
Yeah, he definitely was. I believe a first rounder from
24
LSU.
Did he really have a history that deep with CTE? He's really young.
I mean, he played linebacker, so he could have had a lot of head collisions. Bees, he played linebacker.
Yeah, but with CTE, right?
He could have had a lot of head collisions.
It came out that Aaron Hernandez, right, who did that in out there in New England and killed the kid or whatever. You know, they didn't test him for CTE. He got life in prison or whatever. He ended up hanging up. But once he hung up and they checked his brain, they say he had CTE all his life, damn near, since he was a kid from playing football. Aaron Hernandez had CTE. That's a fact. That's a fact. He was running around here like a psycho, man. He was running around here like Gangster Killer Bloods or something. I don't know what's wrong with that nigga.
GKB.
Yeah, he running around like, you know what I mean? He was out here tripping. Like, what's wrong with this kid, man? And then when I heard all the stuff about him, I said, shit, Aaron Hernandez is out of control, ain't he? This nigga out here like a whole executioner. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said with Darren Lee, man, I hope, like before the trial start or whatever, they give him a evaluation, man. Just give him that, man. You know what I'm saying? They probably sentence him before he even get a evaluation, though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. I know y'all heard about this. I'm going to just go ahead and put this on up, man, and get this on out the way. I don't know where the word of the day at or Tower the Wire. So, you know, I usually do that. So you see what's up here. Let me take this banner down real quick. Because y'all probably don't even know this happened. Engaged Saturday, arrested Tuesday. What y'all think he was arrested for? Because he ain't got no bail.
Who? Which one with the hat on? The receiver.
Star receiver Parker Kingston has reportedly been arrested by police on first-degree felony charge. Today, Kingston is being held without bail and is scheduled to be in court on Friday. Parker announced this week he got engaged to his girlfriend. The charge follows an investigation that began in February 2025 when a 20-year-old woman reported assault to officers at the St. George Regional Hospital. The woman said Kingston sexually assaulted her in St. George on February 23rd, 2025. So the investigation been going on damn near a year. Detectives gathered digital and forensic evidence and interviewed witnesses before turning the information over to Washington County Attorney's Office. And I guess they said, you know what? Go ahead, issue a warrant, go get him, and put him on a no bail. He's sitting in jail right now with a no bail.
Hold up. And this happened days after, a day or two after he got engaged?
He got arrested the next day after he engaged to his girlfriend.
Is that not ironic? Is that like did he know he was about to get arrested, or you thought that was like what kind of shit was that? Because they, you know what I'm saying, they waited this long to snatch him. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times with investigations like that, they take long, right? And
that shit took a whole year to sit here and think about it. It's February 2026 now.
I could really bring up like something like kind of like the Epstein joint, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy. Like I don't even really want to get into Epstein because this shit could take the whole show. I'm telling you, yo, with what's going on. You on mute, LB? She talking to somebody on the phone. But yeah, the Epstein, this Epstein thing is getting out of control. And if y'all don't see that it's getting out of control, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. But it's out of control right now. It's out of control. I'm gonna drop this on y'all because I've been saying this. We said this before, but I'm gonna play it again and whatnot. You know what I mean?
On today's episode of That's What You Get. Leave your husband for allegedly cheating for a man that cheats more. Now, it was all fun until the rabbit got the gun. Until you realize that you went from being a wife from being just another woman. You realize that you thought you were safe, but your safety got offset by this nigga's 4 other baby mamas in the same year. Yeah, so you realize that you're just not special. You just another notch on his belt. Now you have destroyed your whole family, disassociated yourself from your husband, went from a 2-parent household to a 1-parent household, and totally disrespected a man that loved you before you had a hit record, before you were a millionaire, before all of the fanfare. Chasing after some NFL dick, and look what that NFL dick got you. A baby daddy that got 4 other kids the same year that you had it. Now, see, that was fun. Women champion this type of behavior. Women say,
you're misogynistic for talking about Cardi B.
What now? So after she done destroyed the whole goddamn family, now all of a sudden, now you see what I was talking about for the past year. No, women in the comments, come on. Now y'all see what we was talking about. Because now Cardi's woke up. She realized, like,
shit, I'm just another chick. I'm fucking Cardi B, and I'm just another bitch on this nigga roster. He not about to cut off this woman. He not about to stop dealing with her. This woman is sweet, submissive, and goddamn agreeable. Wait a minute. I done went from being the main chick to the side chick. Wait a minute. I'm over here being used for views, likeness, and clout.
The same way you used your husband when you first got him before you had a hit record? Yeah, I know. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Shouts out Stephon Diggs. Well played, my brother. Because guess what? You ain't owe no loyalty to that nigga. She owed her loyalty to that nigga that she made vows upon under God. And she violated that. Now deal with it. Get up.
I know we got a lot of mixed reviews, but that was my sentiments. That was my sentiments. You know, her ass in a pickle now. Ain't no telling what's going on. But from my understanding, Fly, what went on was, if you see the picture with him down on the field, he was down there with a girl that he's dealing with right now. She was on the field. He had the other girl, other baby mama in the stand. That nigga was doing his thing during the Super Bowl. And I guess Cardi B like, what the fuck is going on
here? Yeah. I ain't know he had a few baby mothers out there.
That nigga had the whole tribe out there. And then a female that don't got no kids bomb, she was out there.
I mean, it was a big moment, man. I'm trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? Did she not know? Like, she wasn't blindsided. She knew the nigga had mad babies, man. Like, we ain't gonna. I think you think it's never been in her face like that. Like, it was in her face that weekend.
No, it was in her face. When we talked about it before in the past, when it first happened, she was cool. Remember when they said, yeah, he got another baby? They talked to her. She act like she was cool with it. I guess we get this, that, and the third. You ain't really that cool with it. You ain't really that cool with it. And like I said, man, I love Cardi, man. I want her to just understand, yo, like, you at another level now, yo. Like that shit that you did when you were stripping and all that, like that shit is over, yo. You can't, like, I mean, you can do whatever you feel, but you done got married, you done had 4 kids. You can't be moving like that no more. You can't move like that no more. That shit is over. You know what I mean? That shit is over, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know how y'all.
Definitely not a good look. Definitely not a good look.
I don't think it's a good look at all, man. A good look at all. I don't think it's a good look for her.
Let me ask you.
Stephon looking like he the man. He looking like his joint hanging down to his knee or something.
Let me ask you this: Do you think she should go back to her husband?
No, it's too late for that. I mean, me personally, if I was her husband, I ain't taking her back. I ain't taking her back. I mean, I see your face, L. Benton. Speak your piece. Speak your piece. I'm gonna speak mine. We know I'm gonna speak mine. Go ahead and speak your piece. But as far as I'm not. If I was her husband, I ain't taking her back. I'm proving a point now. I'm proving the point. You thought the grass was green on the other fucking side. Get the fuck out of here. Excuse my language. Yeah, you done up now. Now you're about to go through a shit for a bunch of niggas because ain't no nigga gonna want you. Well, I don't know what we said before, right? You Cardi, you got all that money. It don't matter. If you get a nigga with money, he don't really want you. A nigga know your character. She was a stripper. She got 4 kids, 2 different baby fathers. Yo, listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. A nigga got too many options to settle for that. And Stephon Diggs realized, I got all these kids, and I still got more options than you.
I think somebody will want her. I just think the person that she'll want won't want her. I think it's somebody out there that'll want her. I mean,
the nigga that's going to want her is going to be a nigga that makes less than her. It's not going to be no nigga that's at the top of his game.
That's why I said it's somebody that she may want.
I'm just keeping it honest.
Looking at somebody that she may want might look a little different if that's the.
Yeah, you see the lady saying don't hold back. Yeah, the ladies don't want to hear that, but just like you heard my man say, that the women, as soon as when the guys say something, the women are like, oh, don't go at Cardi like that and don't do whatever the case may be. We just keeping it real from a man's perspective. Y'all don't know how men think. Y'all just know how women think. I'm telling you, don't no motherfucker with no money, ain't no nigga gonna want her like that. They might jump on her. You got fake ass, fake tits, all this other shit. I don't even want to get into all that.
So do you think she should go back and work on her family with her husband? You saying no? You saying she should get dogged out?
If she go back and try to
she should go back and work with her husband. They both made mistakes. They both fucked up in the past.
That's understandable.
You know what I mean? They should go get some counseling and get back together.
It's not gonna work.
You don't see that for the kids?
It's never gonna work.
Man.
It's in the public light. If it was behind the scenes, a nigga could go work and be like, all right, we could get over this. We could try to figure something out. But everybody in the world know you let another nigga put his wee in you.
Hey,
yeah,
yo,
she gonna fall on her feet because she got that paper. She got that paper.
Hold on. Let's be clear. Since they've been separated, you seen her with Stephon Diggs, maybe one guy. We probably gonna say one guy, right? We're gonna say Stephon Diggs. Offset might have smashed 70,000 chicks in the mix of that.
Hey, Fly, did you hear what I said earlier, right? And I understand that it sounds crazy. He might have smashed 70 chicks, right?
Yeah.
But even with him smashing them 70 chicks, his options are way better than hers. That nigga could come out here and get a lawyer. Anybody that gonna want him. Men, we think different. You've been passed around. You a stripper. You fake ass. You got 2 different baby daddies. You out here playing me on camera. What?
I can bet you any amount of money you may ever think of that she ain't gonna have no problem.
I don't think she's gonna have a problem, but she's gonna have a problem getting the exact man that she wants.
You don't know what she wants.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I mean,
we just said the same thing. Y'all was acting the same way when we said this relationship wasn't gonna last long.
We did.
No, y'all was talking the same talk.
I ain't arguing that, but I'm just saying, you talking like she just done.
She don't got no options, Keith.
This and that. I mean, you
Keith,
can't.
I don't know what you.
Because of your opinion of them, that don't make it true.
My opinion, it turned out to be true.
You
we said it wasn't gonna last long. It didn't last long. For how many months was this now?
There's men out there that's gonna be happy to take her ass.
And I said, I didn't say. Did I not say?
Somebody gonna want her.
I didn't say that wasn't nobody gonna want her.
Yes, you did.
I'm saying the niggas that you think gonna want her are not gonna want her. It's too many options out here. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. You're right, because I'm not gonna argue about this. We gonna see. I'm just telling you from a man's point of view. Once you got a reputation, your ass is shot out here. For women. Once you got a reputation, your shit is shot out here. We in the public spotlight.
That's not really true. When you, and the reason I'm saying that's not true, is because we see J-Lo get around. We see fucking Megan Thee Stallion do her thing with the top niggas. Let's be clear, these the top dogs.
I ain't seen nobody put no ring on Megan Thee Stallion finger.
No,
I ain't seen, like, let's talk about.
Ain't nobody put no ring on it, but motherfuckers dating her. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna act like she ain't moving around. Some of these motherfuckers,
she out here giving up coochie, man. She a whore. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, right? She out here giving up coochie. That does not look cool. Look at Lisa, just like I'm saying, Lisa Ray, single than a motherfucker, right? That shit don't mean nothing. What y'all talking about? All the money in the world ain't gonna make you a motherfucker queen to a nigga.
Money ain't got nothing to do with it. It's who you are, the person that keep a marriage.
But that's what's gonna get her the nigga. Because if you didn't have no money, niggas would definitely not want you.
Now I don't know if you can say that
because of your reputation. When I say want you, I'm saying want you for a wife. I'm not saying want you for a sexual object.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of niggas want her for a sexual object, but do they want to make her their girl or make her their wife? Megan in a stable relationship.
Hey, let's be clear. Nah, I think a lot of them jokers just having fun. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying? They having fun.
She gonna have to go get her
Offset
nigga that's
married
off
her, bro.
She gonna have to go get her,
bro.
And why did she leave?
Why did she something different in her?
See, y'all ain't getting it.
No, I agree.
Y'all not getting it. Y'all don't understand how the nature of a man.
I'm saying go fight.
She left the nigga because he was. She left the nigga not because he cheated. What she leave for? Because he was kind of like controlling or whatever the case may be. He thought he had shit on lock.
I said Offset really loved her.
She's in an interview. She said she didn't leave him for the cheating. It wasn't cheating.
Yeah,
it was
she
a
said
slew
it wasn't
of
about
things.
the cheating. She said it was other shit that led up to it.
It wasn't a controlling factor.
So what she left him for? His penis was little? I'm asking, what would be the other reason that she would, hey, Big Mac, what would be the other reason that she would leave him? If it ain't infidelity, what else she leaving him for? She said that. She said that. You know, this is the thing to be getting me with people. I'm not saying nothing that people ain't saying, dog. I ain't saying nothing that she ain't say.
You didn't listen to all she said, because that's not all that she said.
Okay, pull it up, Elvin. Send the video over so I can put it up, so we can all get a whiff of it. Because she got a bunch of videos talking about the relationship with Offset. So pull it up. I'll pull it out. Put it right up right now.
Exactly. That's not all she said.
No, I didn't say that was all she said. But when they asked what was she said, I think it's about cheating. It ain't about the cheating.
That's what I said.
All right, what's the next topic?
I don't know why you think that,
why
Keith.
you keep coming back to Cardi. I don't know.
I don't know why you
what
think
it is
that,
you
Keith.
got against Cardi, but
I don't know why y'all rallying for her so much, but I get it. Women stick together. I get it, because I'm not trying to go against Cardi. I'm just trying to make a point that we've been said this, right? Y'all told us we was wrong back then.
Anybody tell you were wrong?
Yes, I did. Yes, y'all did. I gotta pull that video up. Every woman in the chat, including you, told us we was wrong.
I said your point of view and what you were saying about her.
Man, what I'm saying about her was the truth.
Said that yes, her situation is crazy. She was in a crazy situation, having a baby by somebody like that.
She was.
But I also crazy.
Listen to what Al Britton is saying. She crazy for having a baby with somebody like that. Why he can't be crazy for having a baby with somebody like that? Right. I mean, he said Miss LBC's to make excuses for women a lot. No, she stick with her. You know, women gonna do that. They're gonna stick together. I'm not really trying to go at Cardi. What I'm trying to say,
caveman mentality. You can have it. What's wrong with my point of view?
Somebody else said that, LB, and I got on them about saying I had a caveman. LBZ, listen. Somebody else said that to me, and we got on it on the show by saying I got a caveman mentality. I don't have no caveman mentality. I speak logic. Y'all don't speak logic. Y'all just be talking. I keep it real, and y'all go by what y'all want it to be.
Excuse me.
I ain't got no caveman mentality. Ain't a woman alive could tell you I got no caveman mentality. Not one. Yeah, I seen it.
Who else told you that you had a caveman? They think you had a caveman mentality.
Huh? I ain't gonna say who else, because I said I ain't mentioning people's names. I'm not even mentioning people's names because I don't want to get into nothing. I don't want to get into nothing with nobody.
Was it a male or a female?
It was a female.
Okay. So another female did tell you.
A female told me that. Ain't no female I dealt with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't deal with you, I don't give a fuck how you feel about me.
It ain't about
if
that.
If you think I got a caveman mentality because you really don't know me.
Regardless of who you get it from, feedback is feedback. Whether you take it, that's your business.
Listen, you don't know me that well to say I got a caveman mentality just because I speak facts.
I hear what you say.
I'm speaking facts. I'm not saying nothing about me. I'm talking about other people. So why do I have to have a caveman mentality?
Your facts. Your facts.
No, y'all be tripping. Y'all don't be listening to what y'all be saying. But I get it. I got a caveman mentality because I'm talking about somebody else. I'm not talking about me. And I can see if I'm talking about me and I'm saying I'm controlling. I'm this way. I'm that way. Then you can say, yo, you got a caveman mentality. That is not true at all.
It may not be. I just said that because that's what I think. I think, yes.
Yeah,
I can't be entitled to my opinion based on my interaction with you.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. It ain't got to be true. Like you said, I don't know you well enough to say one way or the other, but.
Okay.
Conversation.
The person that said it didn't know me well enough. I don't know how long they knew me, but they didn't know me well enough to say I had a caveman mentality. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I'm so raw. And I think y'all be wanting nigga to sugarcoat and not show y'all a mirror. Y'all don't want a nigga to put the mirror up to y'all face and shit. That's all I'm doing. And soon as the nigga do that, y'all like, oh, y'all get crazy and jump down the nigga throat. But I'm not talking about L. Bitten. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about another person that none of us know.
How about you talk about men in the same position?
I do.
Do you?
I do. What you paying attention to?
Because you just said put a mirror up to women faces. Why you can't put a mirror up to men faces? Because y'all do some.
I do. I don't discriminate. I ain't got no pics.
Okay.
I don't got no pics. At all. None.
Yeah, what else we got on the list, y'all?
Man, we got too much. Let me see. Man, we might as well get into it, man. I want to do that. Oh, Elvis
begins with a horrific video.
What is your name? Francis.
This disturbing video appears to show an African recruit in the Russian army with a landmine strapped to his chest. He is being ordered to storm Ukrainian positions on the front lines. A Russian speaker hurls racist insults at the man, saying he is being used as a can opener to breach an enemy bunker.
I didn't see it. It is so traumatizing. Francis is my son.
CNN traced the man's mother to Kenya. She hasn't been able to reach her son since October 2025, but she recently received another video of him from an unknown Kenyan number.
Be careful, you guys, because people are being taken there, and you end up being taken to the military, and you are taken in frontline battle, and there is true killings.
Francis is a trained electrical engineer who was promised a civilian job in Russia, but his family says he was forced into the Russian army and to the front lines in Ukraine.
How long was the training?
3 weeks.
They had only 3 weeks of military training?
Only 3 weeks of military training.
Had he ever been in the police or in the army in Kenya?
No.
Do you know where Francis is?
I don't know where he is. I was told he's in Ukraine, but I don't know specific whether he's there or not.
Francis is among a growing number of African men currently fighting for Russia, though exact figures are unknown. Some Africans in the Russian army glamorize their life on social media, encouraging their countrymen to join.
Damn. That's crazy.
What, they got tricked into fighting for Ukraine?
I mean, all of them don't look like they've been tricked.
Russia,
you got some of them out there. You got some of them out there partying and jumping
Fighting
around,
for
dancing
Russia.
and shit. You know
Well,
what I'm
I think those were the ones, of course, that were in it for the money, because they were paying a lot of money. But the ones that really went thinking that they were supposed to be getting a job, like that young guy.
Yeah, other jobs.
Yeah, they roped them into the military instead.
That's crazy, yo. It's definitely crazy. It's definitely crazy. I don't even know how to really feel about Russia, because I'm hearing a lot of. We got an echo. Tell me in the chat we got an echo. I've been hearing a lot of things about Russia. Like, for instance, they want to take over Ukraine, but did you know they also was rescuing kids from being transported from Ukraine for sex trafficking and being exploited and all that? So I hear a lot of things about Russia. So I don't be like, I used to always think Russia was like the bad country because that's what our country made us think. I don't know no more.
I mean, some of the stuff that I read was that they won't on board with the U.S. taking their children because they wanted them, the children and the women.
From my understanding, that's why. Well, that might be the case, because my understanding is that they was taking, like, not letting them take the Russian women or whatever the case may be through Ukraine to be transported wherever in the world or whatever the case may be. So it could possibly be.
It may not have been all innocent. I mean.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But like I said, I just don't understand. I don't know no more. Like, I used to look at them bad. I used to look at a lot of stuff bad, like coming up and being younger. Even like with Germany and what's the guy named Hitler? Even though he did some horrific crimes, right? when you hear his messages, right? Because none of us understood his messages. And if anybody say they understood his messages when we was young, you'll be lying. But if you go back and look at them same messages today and listen to what he was saying, he was trying to prevent what's going on in America right now. Not what's going on in America. He was trying to prevent it from going on in Germany at the time. The same exact shit that's going on right here in the USA right now. You could go get the whole translation of Hitler, because I never really knew who, like I knew who Hitler was, but I didn't know why they wanted him dead. He did the Holocaust, or this, that, and the third. And then you hear his message and you're like, damn, this nigga tripped out. He tripped out on the Jews. But Hitler messages was about I don't even want to say the Z word, and them coming to, take over, pedophilia, transgender. Like, his message was the same message what somebody need to be saying right here in America right now.
Wait.
Absolutely, so Ohio.
You rather people get murdered, innocent children
where you get
murdered
from?
rather
I said message, not action.
Or
I said message, not action. I said message, not action.
I can't get
the action was a murder.
Clarification. Tell me what it is that the message that you took.
That's why I said you got to look it up. I can't repeat everything. I just gave you some of what he was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? They bringing pornography into Germany. They bringing pedophilia into Germany, sex trafficking, all that shit he was talking about back then.
So murdering people was justification.
I didn't say nothing about we need to be murdering nobody.
I'm asking because that's what he did.
I said that I never said nothing was good about that. What are you listening to?
Because I'm asking you questions because you're bringing up a point, and I want to understand your point of view. So I'm just asking you, is that what you're saying? You agree with his messaging, and of course, the messaging includes the action that came along with it. So just because you don't want pedophiles and sex traffickers and all of that, it's okay to murder innocent people?
I never said that.
That's what I want to understand. If you say
you go ahead and say whatever you're gonna say, because I'm not gonna get into that. I ain't say that.
I'm not saying
she's saying that. I didn't say that. I don't know where she get that from. I didn't ever say that. And I know nobody ever.
I asked you that question, clarifying what you were
and I'm saying I didn't say that.
I didn't say you said it. I'm asking you a question.
I just said exactly what I said. I said exactly what I said. I understood his message.
I got you.
I understood his message.
No questions. Okay.
No, I'm not trying to argue with you. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to go back and forth. Like, I'm not really trying to do that.
You don't want me to ask you a question. Just say that. I'm okay with that. I don't have to do that.
All right. But like I said, man, I don't agree with murder. I said that already. The Holocaust, and I already said that. But yeah, his message wasn't a bad message. What he was saying. And that's exactly what I said. But I'm not being aggressive, Rakivi. What are you talking about? I ain't being aggressive. I'm just trying not to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like everything I say, somebody got something crazy to say. Like, I feel how I feel, you feel how you feel. You know what I mean? And I ain't just talking about you, El Ben. I'm talking about everybody.
Yeah, but I'm in the number, though. You threw me in there. So, I mean, okay. What I say is crazy, but what you say ain't crazy. I asked you a question, and you
so tell me what I said crazy. Tell me what I say.
I don't understand why we on a podcast and I can't ask you questions about what you're saying and your opinion.
What I said, though. What I said. Because you said what I said.
Okay.
You tell me what I said.
That's an example of non-accountability, people. Just saying.
You can't even tell me what I said. But I'm saying something about murder. I didn't say anything about murder.
I asked you a question. It was simple. You said that you understood his messaging.
I understood his messaging.
You understood, and it applies to what we're seeing today. You understood.
It applies
and I
to
asked
what we...
you, are you saying because you understood and sympathized, you're okay with killing innocent people.
No, I'm not. I said that before I said that part that you're talking about. So evidently you must have missed what I said previous to saying that part.
My God.
I said Holocaust, I said the murders, I said all that. I'm not cool with none of that.
My God. Okay.
Y'all go back and check it. Y'all go back and check it and tell me what I said, man, because evidently I'm tripping.
So you think you say something one time and it's just the end of things? Can't nobody question you?
What are you questioning me about? What you're saying, I'm saying I already answered that. Okay. And not even answered it. I said what I said, but then you come and say something else and then say, are you cool with murder? I already said I wasn't. I said that in the beginning when I started, even when we talk about Germany and Hitler.
You did.
Even though the Holocaust wasn't good.
And you contradicted yourself. So I want clarification. Because you said you agree with it.
No, man, I'm done, yo. I never said I agree with no murder, no Holocaust. So I'm not getting into that, yo. See, this is what I'm saying. You putting words in my mouth. I never said that. I never said that. Nobody ever heard me say that. Tell me, anybody in the chat, tell me they heard me say that.
You came back and you said that you understood and you agreed because the same things that were happening.
I said I understood his message.
Was happening to what we're seeing today.
Oh, you look. All right, so let me say it again. Let me say it again because evidently I'm talking too fast or something. I said I understood. I said even though we couldn't understand what Hitler said, now today they got interpretations of everything that he said. And when you hear the message and what he was saying, I understand where he was coming from at that time. Not about no killing. I'm not talking about no punishment. I'm talking about what he was saying and what he was standing up for with his country. I'm not talking about no murders. Before he did the murders, he had a message. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the punishment. We all know what happened. That wasn't cool. We all know that wasn't cool, but I never said nothing about that shit. I ain't think that shit was cool. Wasn't nothing cool about it. At all. How y'all feeling about this? Let me take this banner down. I don't know where Evanston is, but if you could prove that your descendants, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where it is or how small it is. But they not done. They said over a amount of 10 years. Over amount of 10 years, they're gonna be giving out 10 million over the course of 10 years. I don't know. I don't know how we should feel about this though. 25,000?
Why only 44 though?
I don't know.
In Illinois, is that pretty much their population of blacks in that area?
That's what I was saying. That's why I said I don't know where that's at, but it seemed like it's kind of like a small ass town or something. 44 people. How many people in the town?
Right. It must have been a small black community.
Like that shit crazy. But look, they I don't know if I agree with like the 25,000. Like 25,000, that's what they worth for reparations from 1990 and 1969. So that's only between 1919 and so 50 years. And you giving people 25,000. I don't know if they're gonna keep giving these people 25,000 to 10 million or something, but so far it's 44 black residents.
They committed 10 million over a 10-year.
Oh, what the hell am I reading? Reparations.
So yeah, it must be just that's that amount in that area. 44 black residents.
But what I do like,
come on,
right? Yeah, it's real, but I don't like the 25,000. I don't like the 25,000, but what I do see,
I mean, I get it because we don't know what their budget is, but the fact that they're pledging $10 million is huge, especially
it said that it's funded primarily through a cannabis sales tax.
Are they the first city to do this or state to do this? because I don't know, and I don't want to
For
say
blacks
just say
specifically, I believe so.
all right, so if they leading it by example, but Fly, you just said the main thing that I agree with and I think is cool is that they're taking the taxes from the weed.
That's crazy, right? That's what made me like what?
if you like think about
How
it.
many of
like,
those 44 black families you think smoke weed and is paying the tax to get the money back?
You know, it's crazy. probably everybody in one of them families, and 44 of them families, at least one person smoking. At least one person smoking. But I think it's I don't know about the 25,000, like I said, but I think it could be it might could lead to something, man. Nicole said that's a distraction for blacks.
Something. I'm not gonna minimize, you know, what they're doing, because it definitely is something. And if you look at the scale for 44 families, 25,000 each over the next 10 years. I don't know how frequent it's going to end up being, but if you committing 10 million, that's definitely something. 10 million for 44 black families, that's a lot.
Right. And I think, you know what, too, Albert, I think that the reason I think it might be dope because they put reparation payments. Right? I think that's big just in itself. Reparations. Yes. Just to hear anybody getting reparations, the rest of the country looking like, what's going on? What the hell going on? Y'all giving out money?
Acknowledgement. I'm more so, it feels better to me that you're acknowledging that there was some wrongdoing.
I agree. And I think, like I said, our country could probably take, our cities and other cities could probably take, especially the cities that legalize marijuana and getting all them taxes, niggas paying $70 for an eighth and shit. Like, man, break some of that money off, man. Something for real.
Man, we get some of that cigarette tax money now. We'll definitely be in business.
Man, forget about it. We'll be up. Nigga, we made it. You crazy? We done made it. Yo, but let's get into some pressing shit, man.
I hope they use it well, honestly, to buy land. I mean, I wish they did include some land with it, like, you know, Ohio is saying, because that would definitely be huge. Get some of that land.
Absolutely.
So hopefully they use it well and can invest it.
I want to ask y'all something, because I saw something the other night. I watched Netanyahu. He actually just came to Washington yesterday. Actually, his 17th trip in the last something, and they say that's unprecedented. He's trying to. I think what I'm thinking. You know, I be talking about New World Order, and I be like, I think Trump want to be in charge. I don't know, yo. It might be Netanyahu. Look at this shit I saw, and it tripped me out because I never saw this logo. So y'all tell me what y'all see. Anybody else see what I see?
50 states, one Israel.
It says check that logo on the back?
Check the logo in the back. What do it say?
50 states, one Israel.
Are we missing something? Are they not telling us something? Yo, they gave Netanyahu an applause for over 30 minutes yesterday in Congress. Them niggas standing up, and all this shit. I said, what the fuck going on? They act like King Jaffe Joe just stepped in here. What the hell is going on?
Well, we always been saying Israel runs this country, so.
And is this what's really going on? This what's about to transpire, though? And I'm not saying it's like necessarily gonna transpire where he like at the helm. He'll probably have somebody running it or whatever the case may be. But we're definitely, I'm gonna say it one more time, man. Y'all don't believe the New World Order is taking effect. I don't know what to tell y'all, but it's coming. But that threw me off, and I just wanted y'all to see it. I don't know how many other people seen it or what to make from it, because I didn't understand it. I said, what the hell is this? I said, no, I'm gonna take this picture. I'm putting this thing up on the show tomorrow. No. What is this here? I don't know, man. Israel got states? I don't know.
No, it was a meeting that happened in September. They had representatives from each of the 50 states. It was 5 legislators, so 250 of them went to Israel, and they met with leaders in Israel, the prime minister, president. They all just discussed bilateral relations and trades, apparently, things like that, on a tour, apparently, of Israel and Jerusalem and surrounding areas, it says.
Wow.
That's the story. So who knows what the heck is going on?
You know what I noticed? Okay, I'll let you finish.
No, I was just saying, but I mean, that's different. I mean, I don't know what the 50 states want to Israel. I mean, it's just different. I don't know.
You know what I noticed is this thing been going on with the Epstein files, right? And I want to tell anybody, right? Anybody, right? If you're not watching the Epstein files or watching the court depositions with these people or reading the files, please don't come to me talking about how I know something. Go look for it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Look for it yourself. And I ain't trying to be funny, but all the evidence is out there. These niggas is cannibals. Yo, the stuff they got right now, Epstein, I ain't even gonna talk about that right yet because I got some stuff on it. But yo, I'm so sick, right? And when I say sick, I'm not talking about physically. Like, I'm sick with this shit. I don't even want to talk about Trump no more, for real. I don't want to talk about Epstein. I don't want to talk about Israel. Like, I'm through with this shit. Like, this shit is so bad.
I said I was going to stop going to read, but then I went back and read last night. I was like, this is what it means right here.
Yo, it's just so bad, yo. It's so bad, the stuff that's been committed, all the people that lied. Did you hear Lutnick get up there and lie and then check himself and say, oh, yeah, I went to Epstein Island. I took my wife and my nanny. And he messed up by saying, I took my wife and my nanny. You know what the hell Epstein was saying in the files? Bring your nanny.
You know what I read last night?
Man, I was up all night. You know why?
You know what I read?
Go ahead, tell me.
Prepare for the pandemic. And they sent that email around in 2013.
Oh, you talk about yeah, they had this was set up. But you know what I want to know, L Bit, and it's crazy that you said that because I got some information on that too. But why? How the hell do Epstein know about everything that's going on? We're gonna create a pandemic. How do he know this? Who is he?
He in cahoots, in contact. He was in contact with the most powerful people all over the world.
I did some digging on him, right? He was a school teacher, right? And they said the school he taught at an all-boys school, right, in New York. And they got rid of him. He was flashy, wearing chains, fur coats and stuff like that to the school, teaching and stuff like that. They said he had lax teaching style, and they got rid of him. From them getting rid of him, that nigga went to go be a financer, and from there became like one of the most powerful people in the world. And I'm like, something ain't adding up. Who is this guy? It's just crazy, man.
What was
it's
his
crazy.
Background before that? Like, did he have family that was, well?
They ain't say nothing about his. Well, I ain't read nothing about his family.
I couldn't find anything.
I just knew he went to he taught at the boys' school, and the parents had kind of had a problem also, like, with the guy or whatever, and they finally get rid of him. And this nigga goes to be a financer and rakes up all this money. And I don't think that might not be his name. I'm glad you said that, Trell. His name, I don't know who this guy's like almost an invisible character that got control over some shit. But he is so right now, and I'm gonna bring this up before I even bring videos up of this and stuff like that. But his old ranch that's in Mexico, New Mexico, they believe that his body's on the ranch. So I was up all night because they had Pam Bondi on being questioned all day, all night. So I'm up all night watching all Pam Bondi. Oh boy, she is the worst of the worst. Y'all hear me? She is the worst, and she made a mockery of the country. I'm gonna get into all that though. But while they doing that, right? They like, yo, we gonna go up at Epstein joint. And later on that night, they say, yeah, Melania. She about to testify? On her own volition. Y'all heard me? On her own volition. Not being forced. She don't want to be prosecuted though. It's that serious. I've been saying Trump going to jail. No, everybody keeps saying, nah, he's not. All of them. Trump, Lutnick, the guy who they just revealed yesterday that's in the 6 guys that's co-conspirators. And they didn't release 3 million files. Y'all, we all know that, right? That was supposed to have been released already. But you know why they're not releasing them files? I done figured it out because I'm looking at all the text messages from a lot of these emails and stuff like that. This case has been going on since the 90s. So if you think Trump ain't involved, watch this. He already in these 3 million files 1 million times. 1 million plus times. Nothing's good said about Trump in these files. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going on. Did y'all know this? Yo, this is a deep web. Tangled web we weave. I don't know how many people knew that, but did y'all know that?
I think I heard about that years ago.
So if she knew
That's
Epstein,
wicked, yeah.
So if she knew Epstein before she knew Trump, and she's coming from Russia, could she possibly be the name that's the only victim redacted in the files? They exposed the victims. I'm about to get into all that. They exposed the victims and redact one name out of all the victims. It was a mockery yesterday. Shit went crazy yesterday. Y'all gotta go. This is the best entertainment I done seen on TV. And I'm not making this up. But every victim name was unredacted so you could see them. And one name, just one, out of all the victims, names was redacted. And instantly, I said, yo, how about if that's fucking President Trump's wife name that's fucking redacted, yo? Not wife, but his ex-wife. Name that's redacted. How about, because these women, see, we thinking it's all kids. All the victims that stood up in the Judiciary Committee yesterday, they was over 40. This shit been going on for 30 years for them. The oldest, I think she said, was 50. She was 53 or something. Go look at MSNBC. They all over the place. Just go look at your local news. Just go look at the news, man. I'm not making none of this shit up. Oh, man, this guy. Yo, man, like, I can't, yo, because this the shit that be pissing me off. Just go read something, bro. Like, I don't even get into that, yo. Like, I'm past that point. Like, we know this shit is all a lie. Trump, everybody lied. 30 plus associates close to Trump all was visiting Epstein, including the guy that's on his right side all the time, Lutnick. Lutnick was, yo, this shit is wicked. I'm not. Y'all ever heard of the term beef jerky? They lying about Pizzagate too and beef jerkies, right? Beef jerky being human kid meat, right? They lying about that too. They lying about the code words and stuff too. Yo, dog, I mean, I ain't gonna keep trying to spread information to certain people. They gotta find shit out on their own. They can believe what they want to believe. Nah, it's mentioned over 38,000 times, Nicole. And these files right here, they just supposedly unredacted, but they didn't redact certain things in the files. Trump name is in these 3 million files right now, over 1 million times. When they first got the first few pages, he was in there 38 times. Go look now. He in there over 1 million times. 1 million times. Tell me I'm lying about that too, my nigga. Over 1 million times. And speaking of that, man, what that email say at the top, 2017 email, what that say, y'all? I'm tired of talking to people. For real. I'm not tired of talking to people, tired of talking to certain people. What it say, y'all? Because maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm not reading these things. Maybe these things ain't in the Epstein files and it's all bullshit. Everybody, first of all, these guys is on stand now. See, this way you can't lie. You're getting on stand now in front of the House Judiciary Committee. Trump didn't blow the whistle on Epstein. Go read the files, bro. Go read the files. They came to question that nigga about his involvement. And he fucking was a turncoat. It's a fact. In 2019, they questioned Epstein. He said, they were asking him his relationship with Donald Trump. He said, I am Donald Trump's closest friend for the past 10 years. And this was in 2019. Go look that information up and see if I'm lying, man. Or if I'm making that up. Your president is whack. His ass need to be under the jail. Straight up, yo. And it's all right to say, if I'm wrong, I'm going to say, yo, I was wrong. Or whatever the case may be. But, man, nah, hell no. I ain't wrong about this. And I don't think nobody wrong about this. Tell me if this doctored. Tell me if this wasn't in the files. Her face was redacted before. That's a victim, by the way. Man, whatever, man. But here you go, LBZ. I wish I had them talking, but these are the files. These are actual files, yo.
Did I say that year right? Was it? I can't see. Was it 2013? No, 2019, 17. I don't know. I can't remember. I was so upset.
Nah, Epstein wasn't the whistleblower. What happened was, see, I got the whole story now. Pretty much most of the story. When you just sit and listen or fucking read, you could get the whole story. This shit happened by mistake. 2 kids in school, 2 females kids was in school, and they was going at each other and beefing. And one of the girls, this is how he first got locked up the first time in Florida. The girls was in there saying, you a sex slave. Oh, you being trafficked and this shit and all this shit in school. And when the people in the school caught wind of it, they told the parents went there, and next thing you know, Epstein was being investigated and got arrested. And when they came to interview Trump, everybody knew Jeffrey was like that. He'd been like that. Everybody up in New York knew he was like that. So you knew the whole time and you ain't say nothing? And you ain't say nothing. Only one wrong here is you, player. Man, I ain't gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna keep on moving. Man, because I got a lot to show about this guy, man.
I believe they found the code word for eating human meat in the Epstein emails. And before I play this video,
I read all this already. I'm just giving y'all some context of whatever's going on. All you got to do is go read the files.
I believe they found the code word for eating human meat in the Epstein emails, and it's jerky.
People going crazy think they found a code word for human meat? Wait, what? Hope you are feeling better. Did we analyze the jerky? Why didn't we get jerky this week? Beef jerky, delicious. Jojo is here and we'll walk the jerky over to Jeffrey. We'll walk the jerky over to Jeffrey. Why would jerky walk around? Why would it do that? Delicious lunch, beef jerky. Steve and I are very grateful above all for your friendship. Some of these emails are so wholesome, aren't they? It's too bad they eat kids. A small insulated bag would be fine. I don't remember checking it. No need for crazy amounts of ice. One should do. There is one bag of beef jerky in the fridge. Please get it. Also, Blank has more at her place. Please get it from her as well. I suppose it needs to be in a cold, insulated bag. Just wanted to touch base about jerky. J.E. said he was going to start eating regular food again, so he might be eating less jerky. He said he has 6 bags of it in a downstairs freezer. Why would you...
Man, I'm disgusted. I don't even want to hear no more. But as far as me, whatever y'all talk about, I don't even know what y'all talking about. All you got to go do is read. And if you can't read, nigga, you could go listen. They just had a whole Judiciary Committee on TV all day yesterday. I'm making that shit up. I'm just pulling this shit out of thin air, y'all. I'm sorry. These videos I'm showing y'all is all bullshit, and all the shit from the Epstein files is all bullshit. That's why I'll never be around niggas like y'all, man. For real.
Epstein, he cut him off. And who gave that testimony, mind you? Somebody who is known.
He didn't cut Epstein off. Stop saying that shit, dog. Until you go read a fucking paper, or anything, you'll see what the fuck happened, bro. He didn't cut Epstein off, dog. Been saying that shit since the beginning of the time. Now I got the fucking proof. You go look up for yourself, nigga. He ain't fucking cut no Epstein off.
What did he do before?
He ain't cut that nigga off, man.
That's
all lies, yo. Everything is lies. It's all coming out to be lies, man. That's why.
But you believe Bondi, what comes out of that man's mouth? Are you crazy?
That's why Bondi got up there and acted belligerent yesterday and trying to protect Trump and all them. Man, it's crazy, man. Hey, Sub, I'm not playing with you no more, bro. That shit is over. I'm going to say your name one more time because I already told my brother and them earlier this morning, man. I ain't playing with you, bro. You don't even got to be on the show. Cancel yourself. I ain't got time to be playing with no goofballs.
We need to be talking about midterms. We need to be talking about guillotines. Call Carsonet, figure out the streaming setup, snatch a politician, and get the guillotines active. Because you can't vote this away. I'm a big advocate for local politics. I love for people to know who their local politicians are. So you can think locally, act globally. Big on that. Not big on big government. Because I understand it's 2 wings, 1 bird. It's 2 sides to the same coin. It's 2 different parties, but they having a big party in the middle. Big old party. And who knew at that party they would be eating people and raping children?
He said it. I didn't. Guess he lying too.
Of course, because Trump's
everybody lying because only Trump supporters. And I'm gonna say this, y'all. I don't got no problem with no Trump supporters or nothing like that. But if you don't like nothing I'm saying, get the fuck over out of here, yo.
עכשיו לארצות הברית, לנסיעה השביעית שלי, להיפגש עם הנשיא. עכשיו לארצות הברית, לנסיעה השביעית שלי, להיפגש עם הנשיא טראמפ מאז שהוא נבחר בקדנציה השנייה. זה כמובן לא כולל את הביקור הבלתי נשכח שלו בישראל והנאום שלו בכנסת. אני חושב שהדברים האלה משקפים את הקרבה הייחודית והיחסים באמת היוצא הדופן שיש לנו עם ארצות הברית, לי אישית עם הנשיא ולמדינת ישראל עם ארצות הברית, דבר שלא היה כמוהו בתולדותינו.
That's Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and guess what? He's jetting off to Washington once again, this time for his 7th meeting with President Donald Trump since Trump's second term kicked off just over a year ago. And that's not even counting Trump's own trip to Israel. No other world leader even comes close to visiting a sitting U.S. president this often. Most top out at maybe 3 times in 4 years. But Netanyahu's racking up these face-to-face meetings like it's nothing. Netanyahu himself posted about the trip, saying it'll cover Gaza, the region, but first and foremost the negotiations with Iran. According to an informed Israeli source cited by the Times of Israel, during the closed-door talks, Netanyahu plans to flat-out tell Trump that the second phase of the Gaza agreement isn't progressing at all. And Israel has already informed Washington that another military operation in Gaza is necessary to make Trump's vision for the area and the Middle East actually happen. So basically,
I meant to tell y'all too about when I was saying about Melania testifying. Y'all know what she's testifying about? The finances. 14 different bank accounts, money in her name, moving around everywhere. Because they had seized shit. They had stopped shit, and they put an appeal. Trump and them put an appeal to and when they put an appeal, you know, it halted everything. And when they put an appeal, they start moving the money all around. And they told her she could possibly get jammed up, and she's willing to go in there and testify. And they tried to appeal yesterday, and the judge basically said, no, that ain't happening. It's not happening. And if y'all think I'm making this shit up, let me just go get the video, because I'm tired of niggas like, I'm just making shit up out of thin air, and I'm presenting it to the people. And let me say something to this dude. Yeah, go ahead, lead the show, bro, because it's not that. Forget opposition, right? This is what it is. I thought I knew you. I don't know you, my nigga, and you don't know me. And what I'm noticing now is that I don't like you, bro. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck family or not. I don't like you, bro. Love you, but don't like you. But let me play this, you know, so nobody think I'm making shit up and shit. What the? Oh, here you go.
Exactly 10:03 a.m. Eastern Time. The Supreme Court of the United States made a short but powerful ruling. They denied an application in a major legal case. All 9 justices agreed, and not one of them disagreed or wrote a separate opinion. The entire ruling was just 2 words: application denied. That one sentence ended months of legal fighting, and this ruling came exactly 72 hours after Melania Trump's lawyers submitted a special agreement to federal prosecutors. In that agreement, she outlined the evidence she was willing to give in exchange for possible immunity from prosecution. 2 huge legal events happened just 3 days apart, and the timing suggests they were closely connected. Before anyone dismisses this as gossip or exaggerated news, the information being discussed comes from court filings, official agreements, and Supreme Court orders. These are all public records, not anonymous tips or secret leaks. Anyone can look them up and verify them. Here is what has now become legally official. Melania Trump has given up her spousal privilege. Spousal privilege is a legal protection that normally stops prosecutors from making a husband or wife testify against each other. She gave it up on her own, willingly. Wow. The evidence she is presenting falls into 3 main areas.
I'd be lying, though.
The first is financial documents that reportedly show she knew about dishonest property valuations. The second is communications, including discussions about property values and loan paperwork. The third is her own testimony as a witness, which will back up what accountants and bankers have already told a grand jury under oath. Because the Supreme Court rejected the final appeal, there are no more legal options left to stop this. There are no more appeals to file, no more ways to delay, and no more procedural tricks available. The grand jury can now hear her testimony within days. On top of all that, her former husband's confirmation hearing as a cabinet nominee is set for early March, just about 6 weeks away. Here is exactly.
I ain't gonna keep on going because it's gonna get interesting. Like I said, man, I wish Trump could have did the right thing. I wish he was a straight up person, but he not. He not.
None of them are. None of them up there. I can't even have faith in nothing that we've been doing for the past 40, 50, 100 years probably. It's ridiculous.
It's like, man, let's get into it.
Violation of the separation of powers for them to essentially be monitoring our computer searches on the Epstein file. So I think it's outrageous that they would do that, and it's Orwellian. And we're going to have some more to say about it soon.
Do you know if Congressman Jayapal was the only person?
We have reason to believe that it was happening to everybody who went over there, that they were monitoring everybody's computer searches.
What he's saying basically is that when it's 4 computers over there, the DOJ, they'll go over there and they say they could come review the unredacted files or whatever. Come to find out the files ain't all redacted. But when they get over there and they searching for people, Trump, whoever, they being monitored and they watching they searches. Or the people they looking up.
That's the way to start wiping stuff when you can see what they looking at.
They trying to find out what they looking up and stuff like that. But man, this shit get deeper, man. I don't know what to think about this shit, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear her though. I'm gonna let y'all hear Pam Bondi before y'all hear everybody chew her ass up.
Mr. Chairman, are not trick questions. They're not gotcha questions. They're actually basic questions about how the Department of Justice functions and the unwillingness of this Attorney General to answer them in good faith. When a member of Congress asks how many people work at the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team and the Attorney General refuses to answer it, it is not a coincidence. It's because she eliminated the team. Why? Because her boss, the President of the United States, is making money hand over fist, $1.4 billion over the course of the last year through cryptocurrency holdings. I think what is happening at the Department of Justice is a disgrace, Mr. Chairman, and I would urge you to gain control of this hearing. With that, I yield back the balance of my time.
I'm going to tell y'all, Pam Bondi, you know what she did all day yesterday? She deflected. She tried to say, oh, why you ain't talking about justice and this, that, and the third. She never answered no questions, but I'm going to keep on going.
But let me ask you this, ma'am. We have the Epstein victim survivors here today. Representative Jayapal asked a simple question. If you would be so kind and honorable as to turn around and face them and apologize to them for outing them. I mean, how many lives have been derailed because your department was either sloppy and incompetent or willfully trying to intimidate and punish these ladies for coming forward? Which was it?
The time of the gentleman has expired.
Last week, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche
can't go off script.
Said that any victim that wants to speak with the department has done so, hopefully. Well, thanks to the incredibly brave people sitting here behind you, we can actually ask them if that's true. Now, would the survivors and victims who are here please stand up one more time? Just by show of hands, how many of you or your loved ones actually have met with the Department of Justice and provided testimony and evidence? None. And of those of you who have not met, which is everyone, how many of you have reached out either individually or through a lawyer or representative to offer to provide testimony and evidence? All of them. And of those of you, all of you who have reached out, how many of you were denied or ignored by the Department of Justice? All of them. And despite the shameful and despicable efforts by Ms. Bondi and her department to intimidate you, how many of you are still willing to speak to the Department of Justice? All of them. Well, Ms. Bondi, it looks like you have some more witnesses.
Gentlemen, this time has expired.
Real quick before I go to the next person that has something to say. Is this not fucked up? Am I bugging?
You're getting away with it. That's the
we
crazy
know,
part.
We know who her boss is. We know who she getting direct order from. Is this shit what's up? We gonna give y'all full transparency. We still ain't get the other 3 million files yet. Y'all holding them 3 million files because they go back, and it's gonna tell everything from the beginning. And they trying to hold on to them for dear life, but they gotta come up off them things, man. They gotta come up off them.
She was hired and she's in place to do what they wanted her to do. That's exactly what she was supposed to do. Keep them from going any further with that investigation.
Yeah.
That's why he moved all those people out the way when he got in there. That's why he tried to redo the Supreme Court, because they knew all this stuff was coming up. And if you can't get past Supreme Court, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Right. So I'm gonna let y'all hear some more, man, including Jasmine Crockett if I can find her.
Is Jewish. I just want to be clear.
Do you want to go there, Attorney General? Or do you want to go there? Are you serious?
Has the Justice Department asked Secretary Lutnick about his ties to Epstein?
Excuse me. Secretary Lutnick has addressed those ties himself.
I'm asking you, has the Justice Department specifically asked Secretary Lutnick about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein?
He has addressed those ties himself.
Has the DOJ asked Secretary Phelan about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't know whether he has addressed those or not.
Has the Deputy Secretary Feinberg talked to the Department of Justice about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein? Yes or no? Has the Department of Justice talked to Deputy Secretary Feinberg about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein, which are clearly spelled out in the files? It's a very simple question. It's not a trick question. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, I'm stunned that you want to continue talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Epstein
Okay,
instead
I'm
of a
reclaiming my time. I'm asking
murder.
you not a trick question, a simple question. Okay, so what is clear is we have evidence.
Do you know who Chris Malin is?
We have evidence that 3 senior officials within the Trump administration have ties to Jeffrey Epstein. And what
does ties mean?
I can conclude from what you are saying that you have not talked to them.
What does ties mean?
I think Americans would be shocked to learn that you are not interested in talking with these officials who have ties to Jeffrey Epstein.
What does
across
ties
the
mean?
world,
Can you define that?
across the world,
Can you
prominent
define
men
ties?
who've been exposed in the files have resigned their jobs in disgrace, and that's a good first start. And that same
Disgrace is
standard,
not saying the word
this
Chris
same
Malin.
standard should apply here. And Americans want accountability.
Who is Chris Malin?
Was the president
he?
aware? Please stop talking. It is not your time to ask
was
questions. It is not your time. I'm reclaiming my time, Mr. Chair.
One second.
Time belongs to the gentlelady from Vermont.
Was the president aware of Secretary Lutnick's ties to Epstein?
Chris Malin was a border.
Yo, all she tried to do
Good
was
at her
deflect.
job. Good.
She about to lose her job. She about to get cause what's the other girl name? It's Pam Bondi and Christy Nome. Christy Nome about to get up out of there. They about to impeach her. They about to get her gone. They lying all over the place.
She lock their asses up. That's what they need to do. Lock them up.
That's what I think they should do, for real. I'm not lying. I'm talking about all of them because they all are complicit. Like, period. They all complicit. But you know I gotta go get my girl real quick. And I'm saying my girl, I got some dirt on her too. I'm gonna have to bring that up Monday probably. What's tomorrow? Friday? But I got some dirt on her ass too.
This is how you smoke a heifer.
And to be clear, I'm not going to ask any questions of this witness because this witness has revealed that she has no intentions of answering questions. But instead, I'm going to ask some very basic questions really quickly of my colleague, Becca Ballant, if she will answer right or wrong, raping children. Wrong. Right or wrong, killing random citizens. Definitely wrong. Right or wrong, enriching yourself as the sitting president of the United States. Definitely wrong. Okay, thank you, because I probably never would have got that with our witness. Our witness who somehow is a lawyer but does not understand how it works with witnesses. I'm not really sure what law school she went to and what all kind of cases she tried, but typically when you come into a space and somebody's a witness, then they sit there and they answer questions instead of asking questions. And then we also have this objection that we use as lawyers called non-responsive when a witness fails to actually answer the question. But nevertheless, let me address the survivors, because that's exactly who they are. They are not victims, they are survivors. Let me say thank you for having more courage and moral clarity in your pinky fingers than the entire Department of Justice. We are currently the laughing stock of the world, partially because of the failed leadership within the DOJ, as we see kings and queens falling everywhere around the world. But we don't know the basics of right and wrong in this country, because it's not about partisanship. And that's why I applaud Thomas Massie, because he's the only person on the Republican side that has a backbone and knows how to stand up to corruption. But nevertheless, let me keep going. You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting journalists than you are prosecuting pedophiles and creeps. In fact, your boss, the President of the United States, stated that this administration, quote, took the freedom of speech away. And at your direction, DOJ has arrested Don Lemon and Georgia Fort. And I might add that y'all actually had a judge that rejected y'all for trying to arrest Don Lemon before, just like the grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Kelly, just like a grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Slotkin, just like the case against Tish James was dismissed and the case against Mr. Comey was dismissed. I completely don't get how it is that you're sitting at the top of DOJ because you don't seem to be good at your job.
Oh, man, it'd be crazy, but I'm laughing, but this shit's sad because them victims sat back there all day and did not get acknowledged by Pam Bondi for leaking their names in the Epstein files. You know what that seemed like? It was a hit list. These are the victims. These are the addresses, this, that, and the third. And the one person that I said was redacted, who we don't know, it should probably be redacted today. I mean, unredacted today. But all the victims, and they sat there just waiting, and then they had an interview last night on the news. I'm tuned all the way into this shit. So, I mean, and I debate anybody, for real, at this point. Because I know niggas ain't got no facts about nothing. I mean, not everybody, but certain people ain't got no facts. But I'm going to let y'all hear what Pam Bondi said, because she had a meltdown. She went to hell off.
There was one redaction out of
he's
over
listed as a co-conspirator.
4,700, and we invited you in. This guy has Trump derangement syndrome. He needs to get. You're a failed politician.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that she keeps going after President Trump, the greatest president in American history. And if they could maintain their composure, you don't tell me.
Yeah, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
You're a lawyer, not even a lawyer.
Committee will be in
You're obsessed with Donald Trump. You have Trump derangement syndrome. All of you who participated in those impeachment hearings against Donald Trump, you all should be apologizing. You sit here and you attack the president, and I am not going to have it. I'm not going to put up with it. The Dow is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about.
Trying to intimidate and punish these ladies for coming forward.
Yo, she was tripping yesterday. And when I say I watched it all, you heard? All of it. I just had to go get some videos from it, but I watched it all, yo. Every bit of it. And I think
utterly ridiculous.
I think she need to be one of the top people to go, like one of the top people that they marching out in handcuffs. She needs to be one of the top, if not top, because you just heard her right there. Do this sound like the same person? Just before.
Florida ranks third nationally in calls for help for human trafficking, where young women and children are enslaved and abused. I knew we needed all hands on deck. Businesses and hospitals to spot it, our great law enforcement to stop it, and tougher penalties to punish it. We're taking on Medicaid fraud, pill mills, gangs, and more. And I'll fight to put human trafficking monsters where they belong, behind bars.
Pam Bondi, our Attorney General.
She sounded like she wanted to do some people, right? You got all them victims in there, and you couldn't even acknowledge them. And that's before. That's when you just was becoming Attorney General. Oh my, how the tune has changed.
I'm telling you, whatever they did to get them people to turn and become these followers of Satan himself, I have no idea. But it's spread like wildfire.
You know what I think? I think they got to stick with it. Remember, I played the video from Steve Bannon. He said, if we don't win the midterms, I don't think they even got to worry about the midterms right now. I think they're going to be going before the midterms. This shit is explosive, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they're going to be investigating. Not interviewing. Somebody's going to be testifying today. I don't know if it's going to be Pam Bondi or who, but I'll be right in there watching it. And they're going to be going off. And you're going to see this where you'll get to find out what's really in the files. Because they asking the real questions, man. They asking the real questions. And the biggest guy that's asking the most serious questions and not letting up on them happens to be a Republican. Massey. Going the hell off in there yesterday. Straight up, man. And I don't want to keep talking about this. I know we talk about this long enough. I want to put this up real quick before we get out of here. Because I saw this and I don't know where Fly at, but I saw this and I felt some type of way, but I wanted Fly to see it. Just like this shit crazy.
A former DeKalb County elementary school teacher has just been convicted in the gang murders of 2 Clayton County children in 2016. A jury convicted Michael White on all 44 counts. Clayton County District Attorney Tasha Mosley told Channel 2 Action News that includes the murders of 11-year-old Tatiana Coates and her 15-year-old brother Davion. The children were innocent victims of a gang retaliation. White was a gang member working as an elementary school teacher at the time of the murders. His sentencing is scheduled for next month.
He needs to get 1,000 years. Absolutely, Kelvin. And that's what they're getting to the bottom of, because once all the stuff come out for real about Trump, because that's why she keeps saying she's trying to protect Trump with all her might. But once the evidence come out, man, you're going to see, man. I think he's just as big as Jeffrey Epstein, for real, for real. I think he's just as big as Jeffrey Epstein, because Jeffrey Epstein would be visiting him at Mar-a-Lago when he got the children over for beauty pageants. This is how they was vetting the children. Telling people, oh, send the one from Ukraine. Oh, the little one, she was feisty. Like, if y'all go hear some of these goddamn, or go look at some of these emails, man, y'all would be disgusted, yo. Disgusted. The hell Epstein doing right before they announced, oh, we bringing you up on charges. The nigga go get 600 gallons of goddamn sulfuric acid. For what? What you doing with that? And that's why they want to go up on that ranch and see if it's dead bodies up there in New Mexico. And I gotta find it. I can't play it tomorrow. Tomorrow Freestyle Friday. But did y'all hear about the joint with Trump and Epstein in a car? Like this is like an Epstein film. In the car with the girl. She said they raped them. Something happened in the car, but the girl, whoever the girl is, ends up getting her head blown off. This is not made up. This is real shit. But soon as she say they raped her and got her head blown off, man. Hey, Tyson Carter, you can like what you want. You can like whatever you want. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Tyson Carter. Appreciate you, brother. But yeah, man, I just think we are living in trying times. You know, I've been looking to see, Nicole, if Diddy's name was going to pop up in these Epstein files. I'm keeping it real. I've been sitting around waiting to see if they're going to say Diddy's name, say anything.
Would you be
said
surprised?
A few other people's names, but if they do, I change my opinion on Diddy.
Would you be surprised if he's in there?
I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm really waiting patiently to see if they're going to say, yeah, Puffy was a person that was at the ranch, or this, that, and the third. Then I'm going to say, yeah, well, he need to be under the jail because, nigga, I was vouching for you with the shit with Cassie, but I ain't with this. I ain't with this.
That would be really interesting.
It would be very interesting because what I'm seeing, the prince, I'm not even say prince, what they call him, the Suleiman something of UAE from Dubai. He sent Epstein a torture video of a young girl. They got multiple videos talk about, yeah, I'm on my boat with the little young one and all this stuff. But he sent Epstein a torture video, and Epstein talk about, I love the torture video. You what? And all over, like I said, all over the world, people are being held accountable, except here in this country. If we don't got a problem with that, it's something wrong with us. And we need to change our motherfucking mindset to what's going on, because what's going on is not cool. It's not cool. And just because it's not really directly involving us, it is though. Because when y'all find out everything that's going on, y'all gonna be like, God damn, we in a goddamn, in like this little cage, and they sitting around watching us. It's like we're the test dummies in the whole world. And the powerful people are running this shit, and we like they puppets on a string, yo. And we at that time too, man. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. I don't even want to talk about Trump no more. That's the big thing. I don't even want to talk about this nigga no more. I want to talk about him next time when I'm saying, I told you he was going to get life in prison. He need to go to jail, man. I love y'all, man. Motorway a mess. Have nice mascot. If you're new over here, get to that YouTube. Well, if you're already on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. We'll get back to you. Tomorrow, Freestyle Friday. See y'all tomorrow, man. Love y'all, man. Love you too, sub.
Absolutely, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us in today. El Benton here. Definitely like, subscribe, and share. If you enjoy the content, keep coming back. We got a lot of stuff to discuss and got a lot of things to talk about. Definitely have a good day. I bid y'all well. Remember that existence is automatic. Purpose is chosen.
Yes, sir.
Morning. You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. I want to hear you doing that. Is that disrespect to her? And I know what I gotta do. How does that work? I'm about to stop folding. I just need gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot at living. I love what I do. If I do it for me, best believe I'ma do it for you. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Barcode Boys.